good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. How about yesterday? Fun. And it was going to everything was going to be explosive. And then you have the thing that Sam says all the time. On any particular day, in any particular minute, everything can go to shit if you get some bad news. I mean, look at it, video is flying. Now, we sold our Lamb Research, and think about this. I knew where Lamb Research could go, so I told you Lamb Research. So pay attention because this is very important. So Lamb Research, you have 852, 861, 872. Okay? So you knew if it gets to 861, he adds about $6 premium. So 61 8, so 17, 18. So I had my order in at $18. Okay? And I had my Lamb Research 850s in at 45. Because 45, you had 20, or 45 to the 820, you get 65. And that's exactly where it was. I thought he would get no premium. But he gapped it after the first trade. He took it down $7. Okay? He took it down $7, LRCX. And then he took it right to 850, so they're only worth 30 in the money. I did a cancel change to 35. It was 30 to 35. He wouldn't fill it. I did a cancel change to 30, and he finally filled it. And I got out at 30. Okay? But 3 to 30, good play. They were 45. If I had waited another 10 minutes, they went to 21. 21. And then when the SMCI news came in, they went to 19. 3 to 30, pretty good. But it's funny is when everything was ticking and I was getting things, I didn't really check. But he filled my 850s at 18. It's the high traded today. And it appears he filled them at the open. So I got 18 on the 850s. And obviously, they went all the way back down. Then they came back and they came to 10. But I got 18 for them. So you have to have orders. Now, where do you put orders in at? Where you think things can go, right? And what you'll be willing to take. Like Tesla. If you think Tesla can go to 861 and it's going to be hard, you can put it in the 860s. You could put it in at 3. And you can do cancel trades. Because if it pops to 861, they're going to be 3. Probably be 280 to 3, somewhere in there. And now if it pops through, it goes to 262. Yeah, it's going to go to 4, but you'll get 3. And you're going to say, well, I want 4, Sam. Okay, so then don't put your order in. But it also means you won't get that fill. And you won't get the 18 on Lamb Research. This is how Sam gets filled, because you have to know where something can go. Today, you can get this PCE. Avago got right to 180. Now, here's the thing on Avago. Last Friday, Avago broke up, right? And it went $1.30 over the 170. It went to 171.30. So in theory here, if it breaks over the 180, it goes to 181.30. That would take, if you have the 180s, to $2, and it'll take the 180 250s to $1. So if you want to get out, you can put it in $1. But if it breaks up, it's going to go to 4. So you have to decide what's good for you when you put in. I have orders in on everything. But some of them are crazier. And then you saw MicroStrategy, when I got up, was 172. But you guys know 174 is a beast. That beast number has been out there for 6 months. If it breaks, it can go to 200. Bitcoin trying to break here. Okay? Then we see. Coin finally moved. Now, somebody sent me a message, Sam, coin finally moved. You sold your 180s. Well, I had 150 of them, and they were $3. So it's $45,000 position. So I took the 350 and said, I don't want to lose 45,000. So I took the 350 and made 50 cents. So made $7,000. And I can roll the next week or whatever. And I did buy some 190s just in case, not many, just in case we we pop up and go more. And it might. It was 184 when I got up. Now it's 181. That's trading, guys. So you sell your Lam Research, you make a ton of money, right? You sold the Baidu. I sold Baidu yesterday. We had the 94s. They're going to be $10 today. I got 8. I took 8. But they're going to be 10. And if it trades at 106 at the open, it's going to go. Now, Tepper yesterday, on China's bazooka, he said, buy everything China till the election. So he's basically telling you, just like he said, buy everything in 2009 or 10 or whatever it was when the Fed did the QE. And he was 100% right. Okay? So that's trading. That's trading. That's trading. Okay? And you can be great if you wait and you trade less and you go slow and you go slow and you go slow and you don't do dumb stuff. Now, we all do dumb stuff, but don't do it. I'm telling you, we do, right? We all over risk. I mean, I still continue to get messages every day from people. Oh, SMCI went way down, Sam. Okay. We've been telling you. Now, here's the thing I don't understand about SMCI. Okay, because Sam just thinks differently. If they're really committing fraud and all this stuff, and they're gonna, and the guy's an asshole and everything else, completely committing fraud, why don't they just put out a fraudulent 10K? You already committed it. Don't just put out more. Doesn't make any sense to me, right? Why are they not responding? I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. I know people are saying you can't respond. It doesn't matter. If you're doing illegal shit, just you don't give a shit about the rules anyway. Just do it, right? One way or the other. And then we see. Okay? But the reason SMCI is important is they make the machines. Now, maybe the accounting's all screwed up and they're lying and everything else, but they're making the machines that for the chips that NVIDIA is selling. And that's why. Lilly is way down today. It's going lower. Lam Research, you have a new beast number, 866. The reason I'm ranting here is because I have 3 minutes till this PCE. Okay? Interesting. But the China stuff looks really, really good into next week. I mean, Tesla, does it get through? If it gets through 161, it's going to rip, and it sure looks like next week and the week after Tesla's going to be in play. Okay? Very pricey. We have some of those. Then we see. How about Netflix? Huge drop yesterday, back a little bit later, but huge drop, right? Interesting. But Netflix is a play on the scummy stuff that CEOs do. Oh, we get you addicted, and let's just raise prices. Okay? It is what it is. I'm just telling you. Okay? AMD, is it a breakup? Sure looks like it. Would love to get $6-7 out of those 165s, also some 172s. And we buy those because they're cheap. On the second ones, you can sell the first ones and make free. Now, if you have a smaller account, don't get silly. Every day is not a great day. Every day isn't a day you go 1 to 10. People lose money because they just think every single day you can do everything. Can't do everything every single day. You have to relax. Now, Lilly has worked for us pretty much every week for the last 8-10 weeks. Now, it worked this week because we had rolled down. We had rolled to the 935s and sold those. But the 950s aren't going to work, but they cover it in way free. But that's trading, okay? But the chip news is really, really good, so it should continue to go. Barring what happens here in 1 minute. Hold on, let's see what it is. Hold on, here we go. Give a second. Here we go. Still hasn't come. Added a buck. Added another buck. SPX down a buck. So this is very bullish. I don't know why it didn't take off. If it's up 2 tenths, it's supposed to be 4 tenths, we should be up 15 handles, maybe 20. Okay, now we're up 750, 33, now up 8. Okay, this is good news. This is good news. Let's see. Okay? So the number is relatively good. Okay, let's get started here. SPX up 8, add 8 to this, 57.52. Isn't that funny? Sam's 57.52. 57.72, 57.81, 5800. Underneath, if it gets bad, 5,700. Avago, 181, 186, 187, 171. NVIDIA, 127, 131. Lilly, 891. If it gets to 891 and holds, we'll look at the 9/10s for next week. ASML, 872, 900, 888. 21 down. Lam Research, 866, 872. Like it for next week. We'll see. AMD, 171, 176. ARM, 151, 156. Netflix, 726. Coin got a little bit better, 186, 189. MicroStrategy, 174 Beast. Baba, 108, 109, 111. Baidu, 106, 109. Carvana was down on, I think, CarMax or somebody's earnings. Different company, 120, 176, 181. SMCI, 432 up, 461, 361 down. No news, nothing happening. Have to trade them. Microsoft, 436. Tesla a little bit better, 261, 266. NOW down 55 from high of year. Then we see SPX is holding. Do we get yesterday's move today? A little bit better. Chips in play. Everybody have a great trading day. See you, chat.